Hello you guys and welcome back to How to Hustle Happier. Today we're going to be talking about some new side hustles that I am really excited to try out. Now I really wanted to make this video because I wanted to kind of test out the waters to see if these are side hustles that you guys have tried, if you've heard of them, and then if you haven't, maybe you can try them too. Let me know how it goes because obviously I'm not going to be able to try all of these at once because I am still doing Instacart and Shipt in my free time whenever I can because I'm just a little bit more picky about what shops I take. And as you can see, things have been getting a little bit crazy with Instacart and Shipt as far as just the companies in general, specifically Instacart, I guess, just with what's going on with the new CEO and all of the customer complaints that are beginning to really affect shoppers. Now, maybe I'll go into this in another video if you would be interested, but there's just a lot of drama and stuff going on there that is making it a little bit harder to shop. So I am hoping to go ahead and try out these new side hustles. I think that I'm eligible to do all of these. I'm 19 years old. And if you've done any of these side hustles before, please feel free to comment tips down below. I would love to have them. All right, so the first side hustle that I'm actually approved for is Uber Eats. Now, I know Uber Eats is pretty popular. I feel like there's a lot of YouTube videos about Uber Eats. From what I can tell, Uber Eats was a little bit like 1, 2, 3 years ago in that a lot of the content surrounding Uber Eats is a little bit older. I'm sure that there are videos currently coming out. They're just maybe by smaller creators that I'm not seeing on my recommended page. But I'm just curious if it is lucrative at all and if it could make as much money as Shipt and Instacart, if it is convenient. I live really close to campus, like on campus basically, and I know a lot of kids order, but I kind of feel like I hear a lot more about Grubhub, which is next on my list actually. I am curious about Uber Eats though because I did do Postmates in my town and I had one good order and then I did like 3 other orders that were terrible. It was kind of more in the thick of COVID, and so restaurants only had drive-thrus open, so getting food was just really hard. I would have to sit and wait for an hour for like a $3 order. That was Postmates though. Here's the thing. I believe, if I'm correct, Postmates was purchased by Uber, and so now Uber Eats owns all of Postmates business. So I'm curious to try it out, and do let me know if you've done Uber Eats because again, it seems like a pretty common side hustle. And then of course there's Grubhub, which I'm going to try out. Grubhub is the main source of, I guess, food delivery for the campus here that I'm at. IU partners with Grubhub. They pay Grubhub, I think, to do their own delivery and put their own restaurants on there. So that's a big deal here. I know that we can use a lot of our meal points towards Grubhub, so a lot of students get it. My only concern there is that a lot of times students are worse about tipping because they simply haven't learned yet that tipping is something that they should probably be doing, that they need to do in order for people like me to make money. So I'm a little bit skeptical that that's gonna be super lucrative, but I still wanna try it out and I feel like it won't hurt anything to try it. All right, this next one is actually really exciting. I was looking at their website and it just looked fun to try out. I feel like I could get to use some skills that I've learned in high school, and that is TaskRabbit. Now, it looks like you can do so many different things on TaskRabbit, but what really interested me was the prices that it was listing people would pay for these different things. Like, for example, picking up some items for someone at Home Depot, it said that it would pay like anywhere between $29 and $69, which essentially sounds like an Instacart delivery, which if you were to get a Home Depot order for $29 to $69, that's probably gonna be pretty good unless it's a huge amount of items. So I'm really interested to try out TaskRabbit. There's everything from like mowing the lawn to hanging a picture to actually putting together IKEA furniture. They have a partnership with IKEA. Now the thing is, I am not amazing at putting together furniture. I mean, I'm pretty sure that anytime I've gotten anything from IKEA besides this couch, actually someone in my family or a family friend has put it together for me, which I'm very grateful for. But I think that that could actually be kind of fun because you could probably entertain yourself while you're doing it, listen to a podcast or something, and get paid to put together furniture. I mean, that sounds kind of like a calming job. So I would be interested in trying out TaskRabbit. I really love running errands, actually. I know some people don't like that, but it sounds like a way that you can get paid to run other people's errands. So I'm excited to try that out. And also for TaskRabbit, you only have to be 18, so that's not an issue for me. Okay, now something that I think blew up on YouTube and just on the news and online maybe a year or two ago was Shopify. Now, I do get advertisements before so many YouTube videos about Shopify. I don't know if you do, but basically it is an online e-commerce website. Sell your own goods that you bought online. So I think that the way to make this really profitable would be to follow social media like TikTok or Instagram or something, and follow well-known accounts that are going to be posting products that might be interesting for other people to buy. So I'm thinking things like, there's been times where famous TikTokers, Charli D'Amelio for example, has posted something on her TikTok, and with the millions of views that her TikToks get, the products that she shows are sold out, maybe from the name brands that she has. So then smaller brands are able to start selling those items and it gets really popular. So I'm thinking if I were to follow social media like TikTok and follow major TikTokers, see what they're advertising, if they honestly wear something as simple as a white zip-up hoodie, what if I were to go buy a bunch of white zip-up hoodies and resell them? I know I'm not the first one to come up with this idea where basically you're following the trends on social media and you're trying to see what people are going to be interested in purchasing. Honestly, food blew up a lot on TikTok, so there were a lot of different like food hacks that would require certain tools that I know sold really well for people. I saw a video here on YouTube where someone sold maps that they bought for just a few dollars and then they resold for $20 to $40. That was actually reselling on Amazon using drop shipping, so that was a little bit different. I think that for me, this would be more of a summer project just because I do live in a dorm room, so I would not be able to keep very much inventory here. But I also don't really have the time to go to the post office every day, and this side hustle is a little bit more time consuming and it's going to take a lot more planning and stuff than simply doing delivery on Uber Eats. But it is something that could end up making a lot of money. If you just Google drop shipping or Shopify, you're going to come up with a lot of videos and a lot of testimonials of people making a lot of money. Now, some of it might not be real, but I would love to try it out for myself maybe this summer just to see. Okay, so the next side hustle that I want to try, probably just momentarily because I cannot say that I love this company, but it is being a spark driver for Walmart. Now, Walmart is not my preferred grocery store in that I feel like they are out of items all of the time and their stuff is not the best organized and they don't communicate well with their outside retailers and stuff. So Walmart, you never really know what they have in stock. Whereas companies like Target, I feel like are better about updating their app on what they actually have. So that's why like say ship shopping for Target I prefer, but Walmart has their own company now where they do deliveries and it's called Spark Delivery, and I've seen some people get really good orders on occasion, and then I've also seen some people have really bad orders, but it's like Instacart where you don't have to take the orders just because they pop up on your screen as far as I know. I still want to try it out just to see because there is a Walmart in my town, and if I could get a really good order every once in a while, that would make it worth it. So I'm gonna try out Spark Driving, but do let me know if you've tried it out because I'm curious. Now, I've actually sold on Facebook Marketplace before. This is not really super new to me, but I would like to get more into it because I've actually been purchasing a good amount on Facebook Marketplace or getting things for free on Facebook Marketplace, and it's been really amazing. And I actually talked with a woman who sold me this coffee table I have right here beneath me actually. And what she does is she buys liquidation pallets and resells them. Her and her husband are retired, so I mean, they're retired, but they have this side hustle. So that's kind of fun, I think. She told me basically they retired with enough money put away to live on, but they liked to kind of have another income stream so that they could afford vacations and things. So I think that was really cool. She explained to me how much they bought their pallets for, what tended to come on those pallets. So this pallet that she was talking about in particular was from Target. So it actually has like this Ottoman coffee table that came in it, and she sold sold this for $20 to me, which was a good deal for me, but she worked out that each item I think was just a few dollars. So no, she didn't make tons and tons of money, but this is a great hustle for her and a husband. They just have a big garage that's filled up with liquidation pallets. All they do is post it on Facebook, and there's definitely ways that you can make it more lucrative and ways that you could not do well at it, because the pallets can be unpredictable. Liquidation pallets can have a bunch of junk on them, or they can have good items that people are really going to be interested in. But at some point, if I live in a place where I have a lot of space to keep something like this, I would love to have products that I am selling on Facebook Marketplace that I bought maybe new from a liquidation pallet, maybe from Amazon returns, something like that. But if you have space, I would highly recommend looking into that side hustle, because there are people that make a lot of money doing that. And it's not something that I think is super stressful, and you can kind of do it on your own time and work whatever hours you want. Now, those are all the side hustles I have for right now. There are new ones coming out all the time. There's new grocery apps coming out, which I'm excited about, but I'm kind of waiting to see a little bit more and hear from other shoppers before I talk about it or I try it out myself. But leave down below any other side hustles that I missed that you've tried out, because honestly, I might try it out if I can. So thanks for watching this video, and I will miss you guys until I see you next time. Bye.